All right, we're doing something a little stupid. I've been sick the past few days, and we've had these dogs now for about 4 weeks, and everybody in my house is getting worn down except for my son, who's seems to be taking it in stride, but it's killing us. We've been having trouble sleeping. They've been waking us up. Last night was a particularly bad night. My wife very graciously said, why don't you go hit the sack early because you're sick? I'll take care of the dogs tonight. And several incidents happened over the night. And so she did not sleep well. It's been extremely difficult with these two dogs. We're trying to make the best of it, and we're sending them to go get trained at the end of May. So we're trying to survive until then. So today, since my wife had a rough night, I said I'm going to take the two monsters, and we're going to go on a hike. And where's the little one? There's she down there. So the only thing is, it's mid-April in New Jersey, and I woke up this morning to a snow warning. So hard to believe that it's mid-April. It did hit 80 degrees at one point this year already, and now we're down back into the 30s. It's 35 degrees right now. And me being sick, probably not the best idea to go hiking in this kind of weather. We got snow on the ground. And while I was driving here, I said, I haven't been to Ramapo Reservation in a while. If you live in North Jersey and you haven't been to Ramapo Reservation, you should take a visit here because there's some really cool trails. There's a waterfall. There's a lake at the top of the mountain if you can hike up to the top. We're going to try to do that today, even though I'm sick, and it's probably a terrible idea, and it's sleeting and raining. But we're going to do it. And what I realized while I was driving here, it didn't even dawn on me until I was driving here. This is the scene of the incident when I first got a retinal detachment. I was 5 miles into this mountain with my son when I started to lose my vision. So here I am about 2 years later, in good shape. Eyes are, in good shape after this 2-year journey. So it's only fitting that we revisit the scene of the incident and, come back triumphant over that whole experience. So we're going to do it. I figured I would take a little bit of footage. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload any of this. I sound terrible. I feel terrible. Not sleeping well to begin with the dogs, and now sick for the past few days. In typical fashion, this was brought home to us by my son, who was sick first, and he is already bouncing off the walls and feeling great. And then it hit me, so it's hitting me a little harder. And I just hope that it stops with me. It doesn't spread to my wife. So let's do this. We're gonna get out. Mahwah is a beautiful, beautiful town in New Jersey. If you have an opportunity to drive around, there's a lot of old money here, a lot of estates, and a lot of very, very old homes, beautiful stone walls down the streets and stuff. Really just a beautiful place. And I would love to live here if I didn't have to commute into the city, and my wife didn't have to commute into New York City so often. We could definitely live out this way, which is a little more rural, which I love. But sadly, we are tied to New York City for a little while longer, and we need to make sure that our commute is manageable. So if you haven't gotten to Mahwah, take a ride through. Maybe stop at Ramapo Reservation. If you have dogs, it's great. And the good thing about coming here when the weather's like this is that it's not super crowded. If you come here on a beautiful Saturday, you can't even find a parking spot sometimes because it's just such a beautiful place. So we're gonna get out there. I don't know if I'll be able to take any footage. I'm definitely not using the good cameras today because it's pretty nasty out. So let's see how this goes. We might get 10 steps into the woods and decide to turn around because it's a little cold and rainy, but we'll see how the dogs take it. This will be their first visit here, and I haven't really taken them many public places yet because they're still kind of, you know, acclimating to their new environment, and I don't want to overload them with stimulus, but we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we don't run into any little black bears, but we got two crazy canines to fight them off if we do. All right, it's not as bad as I thought. Come on, let's go this way. It's not as bad as I thought out here. All right, new places. That's the little signs there to beware of bears. And I'll try to show some of this area because it's a really beautiful place. There's some old buildings back here, and we'll see if we get up to the lake top. I'm not sure if we're going to make it that far. That's the first pond, and there's a lot of turtles and frogs in there when it's warmer out. But this is the entranceway to the park. And then you got some choices to make up here, whether you want to see the waterfall or the lake. All right, we've made it to the first choice. Do we want to go to the waterfall or keep going up? We'll let them choose. Please don't choose up. Oh, thank God. Nope. Oh, no. Okay. We're getting towards the top. Down there is they keep pulling my arms. A little bit of waterfall action. It's just it's a beautiful place. And these huskies are right at home with this weather. It's actually probably better for them that it's cold. They're loving life right now. They don't know where to go first. Man. I'm learning. I've done a lot of trail running and like trail races, and I'm learning that having two dogs pull you when you're trying to carefully place your feet is a little bit of a challenge sometimes. So they can easily pull you off balance and you could fall. It's icy. So there isn't a ton of water right now, but this is, what classifies as the waterfall. Oh, there's a few of them, but don't know who made these stairs. They've been here a long time, so God only knows. The person who did this is probably long gone, or the people. But I thank them for making these stairs because it should be pretty tough without them. Come on, guys, keep moving. There's a little waterfall. It's not huge, but it's pretty. And during the summer, when you get a lot of rain, that waterfall is a little more alluring. Right now, it's a little bit. Oh God, I'm tangled. Alright. So, get a better shot of it right here. Let's get to the edge. I don't know if the audio is going to be good on this at all. Of course, they want to go down and play. I mean, I have like waterproof gear on, and they're just like traipsing through water puddles, and they're like in heaven. This is husky weather. Yeah. There we go. There's the beach. We made it to the waterfall. We did not go to the summit today because I'm feeling my energy go down, and I have not eaten anything yet today. So I got to get some food in me. So we're going to start making our way back to the truck. What are you doing? They have so much energy. It's crazy. Okay, we all survived. The girls are I think maybe like 30% worn out. They can go forever. It's really frustrating when you're trying to tire them out and they're just like freaking energy bombs. They put us to shame in terms of you know, their God, I'm blanking out on the word. I can't even think straight. I'm so sick. But we survived Ramapo Reservation, and I didn't even have a retinal detachment. So I love going back to places where, you know, negative things happen and come back and stare it in the face. I try to do that in most aspects of my life. I didn't even honestly think about this one. You know, that retina detachment would have happened no matter where I was. It just so happened I was here. But it was such a nice hike. You know, the weather wasn't freezing cold. It was a little wet, but you know, I'm all waterproof. And the nice thing was there wasn't a lot of people, and the people that we bumped into were like, you know, really nice, usually walking with the dogs as well. So only us crazy dog people and a bunch of guys with fishing poles. So either you're out there fishing or you're walking your crazy dogs. Everybody else is nice and toasty at home, probably enjoying their weekend and having coffee. And you know, only the lunatics are out hiking 5 miles in this weather. But I felt homebound, and you know, I get cooped in, especially with these dogs. I've been working from home a lot more, which is not great for me mentally. I like to get out and go out and do stuff and have freedom, and that's been one of the hardest aspects of having these dogs is the temporary loss of freedom. You know, I can't just decide, hey, I want to go here today, or I want to go into the city today, or I have a meeting, I want to go in person, or I want to go see this site, you know, in New York. And you know, you have much less freedom with dogs. And you know, I kind of knew that going into it, but I really didn't understand how much work, you know, having a dog is, much less having two, and then much less having two high energy breed dogs. It's been a lot. It's taking a toll, but we're gonna survive, and things are looking up. And I just wanted to get out on a little hike today and you know, see Ramapo Mountain again, because it's been a while and it's a beautiful place. So if you ever get out here, check it out. And I'll take a look at this video and see if I sound just like too horrible to post it. I really feel crappy. So I'm gonna go home, and hopefully I've tired these animals out sufficiently where I could just go home and rest. So I hope everybody's doing well. If you've had surgery and you're recovering, I know there's a few of you thinking about you. Hope everything's going smoothly, and hope everybody's doing great. Have a good one. Bye.